Hey, all right, y'all. What's happening? Still here. Your boy still hanging. Man, life is life is a trip. Yes, cold now. Time has changed. It got cold, and well, hope y'all take care. You know, it's gonna be a lot of sick people. And on that note, speaking of sick people, I guess. No, not me. I don't know what that is. Um, just that shit, sick people and healing people. Tell me this. Do you find everybody ain't cut them cords? Everybody's some people still attached. Some people still in relationships, working their way on getting out. People that coming across me and others, I definitely ain't the only one. Um, but that's speaking on some of the subjects that I'm speaking on to me. But I'm the only me. So anyway, that's besides the point. It's just that do you notice those that are doing the work, those that are like have cut people off, cut the cords. Man, I'm my whole life is different. Um, None of those people mostly do I fool with, and even I think the law of attraction is at work with my son. All of them children, man, they're if you elevate, you just those people can't exist around you, and only to an extent the people that you gonna touch in ways that they don't have to change, but they gonna see an enlightened person maneuvering through life. How an enlightened person, an illuminated person, maneuvers through life, and it ain't the same as these other clowns. But do you find that the longer that you're away from them, you know what I mean? And it have to be a length of time, I suppose. Like you got to get out that Hoover zone, which shit, maybe you in a way technically never out of the Hoover zone, but the pattern, how long has it ever been? Because chances are it might not be the first time you done it, you know. Um, but anyhow, like the stronger you get, the stronger you are, the more, like because I believe we're becoming the us who we want to be, and we putting their ass in the past, you know, what they think, how they feel. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't think like that. Don't you think it should go like this and all that shit? Once that's gone, man, I need chapstick. Once that's gone, you could think clearly for yourself without that negative input. And even really, they might not say, they may or may not say nothing directly to you about your stuff. It's I guess that maybe in a slick way they could, you know, say something without saying something. And then just being their negative ass self, being a hard person to deal with. And, it come out in ways where they just act mean, mean, mean motherfucker. It come out in, oozes out in ways like that. Hang on. And, you know, it kind of infects in ways, you know what I mean? So I find that I'm stronger. You can't help but to believe in yourself more, because once you start operating in that mode and practicing what you're preaching, truly, just doing your thing, it can't help but to have a positive effect. It's gonna keep the momentum, because without that, like, it's all on you. If you quit, it's on you. And, some shit we might have to quit, and start something else though. Like you might have to shift gears to change something. Sometimes shit don't work. Cause I'm working on this Catnopolis thing. I'm trying to figure out how to make it be something. I had to change it up, and I'm down there about to throw in the towel on it. But I got other shit going. You know what I mean? I put that on pause. It's on Shopify. I put it on pause, but now for I think 6 months. That time be rolling by. I don't know, 4 months, 6 months, whatever. But that time be rolling by regardless. So just like the same, whether you do or don't do, the time's gonna pass anyway. So the time's passed, but I've been doing, everything else is working. Now, which is partially online because of the app, but that's in the real world. Shit I gotta do in reality to make that happen. You know what I mean? So with that said, now I can start focusing on my package. I guess it's gonna be website. The whole thing. It's gonna be a website, 2 websites, a landing page, things like that. Like, it has to be funnels. Anybody in there? I'm starting to grasp that concept more and more. Hey man, some things I could be slow with. I ain't gonna lie. I'm starting to really get a good understanding for this shit though now, so I can work with it and see how it works. I got the eBay. I got a bunch of shit, so I just got to get that back up and running and get there more income going in from different sources into the business account. Paying off stuff, get my credit lined up. But anyway, that's a whole. I'm off topic, huh? Yeah, but yes and no. That's my point. Like, I can focus on the thing that I need to focus on without worrying about focusing on them clowns with their foolishness and everything. I could do what I need to do. Just focus, 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 focus. Do what you need to do. And that shit, like, it has no regard on no one but you. You're going to get out exactly what you put in. And I'm just saying, man, it seems to be worth it in the end. Now, I mean, all of what I'm talking about, working on yourself, working on the businesses, building. No, I may be making it sound like it's easy. It's not easy. But the time gonna pass by anyway. What you doing? Where you gonna be at 6 months, shit, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years. Where you gonna be at? What you gonna be doing? What does that look like? What do you want it to look like? Do you have a thought of what you want it to look like? You know? So, and then your people, your friends will keep you right where they at. Right where they at. If you got some friends trying to elevate you, you better, or elevating and willing to help you elevate, you might want to, take that shit serious. But that's what it is. That is what it is. And if they ain't talking about that, well then, unless you want to stay stuck, you could do some work and have some fun. It can't be all work. It's got to be a lot of work. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's nowhere around that. Got to put in that work, but the work, pick something, find something that it's gonna be a journey, enjoyable. It ain't gonna be just a chore. Every day is gonna be, you're gonna hate it. But then again, you don't know. Everything sound good. Like this Airbnb shit, I'm gonna give you for example. And the Turo. I guess, man, almost any business, unless you sell it. Shit, you sell it crack. People want a break, want a deal. If you selling weed, they want a break. So even if you selling something that's in high demand and people want, there's always somebody with some shit. I guess in a liquor store, it might be some shit. You know what I mean? Surely in bars, motherfuckers get shot up and shit. But people still have bars. They don't get shot up all the time. They ain't getting shot up that much to where people don't want to have bars no more. Look at this shit just happened at the concert. You know what I mean? So when, and that's, I'm a rapper, I'm performing, and motherfucker that got killed at my concert. Like that, and then the promoter, the this, the that, everybody play a part in it. And I'm not trying to blame nobody. I'm saying, like, how would I feel if I was the rapper, if I was the promoter, if I was anybody that had something to do with that and the security of that or whatever? How would I personally feel? It's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to blame nobody. No. Like, for all of these things, man. So, and then I'd have to deal with it, maybe at least in my mind, if not legally or something, who knows? So, when you do anything, it's gonna be some level of risk in it, of shit happening. But you had that even with working a regular job. You be working anywhere. If you dealing with money, they can rob you or something, or whatever. So you just because you handling somebody else shit, don't exempt you from it. You still got to deal with it. Be better to deal with it on your own, But that's the thing, we ain't got to deal with it. If it ain't your job, you could avoid it. Now people do hang up on you, and they're on that kind of thing. The shit get too high for them. They pretend to transfer the call, and you mysteriously get disconnected. And like just a lot of things. It's jobs where they can not do the job, put it on somebody else. Fuck, everybody could give you, they could have however many people work there, and they could all give you the runaround, and nobody take your phone call. Huh? It's happened. Or, just saying. So, and like anything, cutting off them ties, unplugging that cord, it has its good days and bad days. Some days be a little more pulling you. But at the end of the day, like for me, like I said, it's the vibration thing, really. It's not me, it's them. Like I don't want to hear the negative talk. I'm not gonna let you treat me any kind of way. Just that. So they're not willing to not talk negative. They want to treat me any kind of way. They want to treat us any kind of way, huh? So that's why we not talking. No other reason. And or you're enabling, well, a little bit of both. You're participating and enabling someone else in that shit. So I can't fuck with you. As long as you're doing that, how we gonna have any kind of relationship? So that's a done deal. Like I didn't choose it. They chose it. As far as I know, we didn't have no problem with me and some people. But anyway, nothing. We didn't have no problem. Me telling you about her manipulating you and how I'm not gonna play that shit and I don't want to keep hearing about it. That's a trip. This is both our fathers. I don't want to keep hearing nobody talking all negative about my daddy like that all the time. Every single time they talk to me. I mean, literally don't have not one good thing to say. You understand what I'm saying? Like, not one. I even asked, do you have one good thing to say about him? Not from the past, the present, or the future. No. Nothing. Nothing at all. So, I think that's pretty sad. And how I'm going to talk to you, like, you can't keep doing that. And how you cool with that. You don't have no problem with that. Of her talking about daddy like that all the time, putting them down. Shit, of course not. Because whatever she say, you say, and you're going to go along with it and agree with this shit. And you're like a clone. Talking about you got your own mind. Your mind is her mind. You don't have your own mind. And if she talk about it, you, like the pastor, like the pastor, she the preacher, and she the deacon. Well, amen. Can I get amen? He's a piece of shit. Can I get amen? Amen. This is the stupidest motherfucker on the face of the earth. Well, and she the choir. She the deacon and the choir. So, and then, I don't know how I fall in line, sorry. Y'all other one, cause shit, that's y'all mama too. How that work? Like when your grandma is your mama and your mama is your mama. How does that really work? It's got to be a little weird. I don't know. I don't have that kind of thing, I don't have that kind of relationship. I'm just saying, it's got to be a little weird, though. So I don't know. And I know everybody, we in a jump stupid. They would jump stupid on me. I don't know. I don't know. We ain't never went down that road before, but here we are now. Cause I always know why we ain't never been down that road, because I always knew, really, like you can always, certain people, you can only get on like really mild level of a difference of opinion. You gotta just change the subject, let it go, whatever, like you gotta get out of there. You can't stay there. Cause if we get into any kind of argument, it is sensed this. It's gonna be so bad that we're never gonna speak again. I sense this like my whole life might be an exaggeration, but I sense this like seems like my whole life, and maybe it is my whole life. I know if we ever get into an argument, and that who don't get in arguments? People that love each other, get into arguments. People that say that they love each other, maybe not so much. It depends. Because anybody could say it. It's your actions. If we can't never get into no dispute, just the fact we can't even get into no dispute says, like, I see how it go. I see, you know what I mean? I see the escalation level. Man, I'm recognizing that, and, I'm learning very well how to deal with those people accordingly. And hopefully I don't have to, but those people exist everywhere. As I keep saying, it's randoms, it's people, and you got to really learn, how to not necessarily manipulate, but finesse the situation to do like the bullfighter, the boxer. You got to bob and weave and maneuver and shit, elevate yourself the way they just get the fuck one way or the other. They can't stand to be around you because your light is just too shining too fucking bright. I can't take this shit. Elevate yourself to that level. And all that discipline. Get organized. Get your mind strong. No, it's not easy. Hell to the no. Okay. I don't want to make this too long. I know I'll probably lose a lot of y'all. I make it too lengthy. But I make it worth your while. I think. I believe that's my goal. To give you something of some value. Some substance. Something you could work with. Something that could potentially change your life. That's where I'm at. All right, y'all. I'm out now. Though. That's all I got. Peace.